Okay, so welcome to the absolute wonderful world of COVID, where everybody's working from home and has to use their webcams and stuff to do their online meetings. Now, as we all know, microphones built into your laptop really suck. Terrible sound quality, and there's no point in using them. And as a result, we've seen people using a variety of headsets, and that's what I want to do here, is to do a quick comparison of headsets and what's the best to use for your online meetings. And really, it's kind of more about the microphone pickup than what you're hearing, but we'll slightly cover that too. Now, I'm trying to make this like a real-world test. So the first thing you're actually hearing is the built-in microphones from this Logitech webcam. But what we're actually going to do here is just this. It is one of the early Plantronics Bluetooth headsets, the M25, and we're going to see what the audio quality on this is like for your online meetings. But this is what it's like using this early Plantronics headset, and just to kind of emulate real-world conditions, I also have a small USB desk fan going as well. So imagine being at home, stuck in your office, your home office that is, and this is the type of audio quality you're going to get of a headset like this. Okay, and now we're back to the high definition stereo sound of the Logitech C20 webcam. And what we're going to do next is test a slightly more expensive Bluetooth headset. And this is the Plantronics Voyager Legend, whatever. Actually, it's the Legend. The Voyager looks pretty similar, but basically just want to see what the audio is like in this. I'm expecting it to be slightly better since it's got the elongated boom microphone here, and at the time, it certainly costs a lot more money. So, let's see what that's like. Okay, and here's what the sound is like with the Plantronics Voyager Legend. And this actually says it's stereo, but I don't see how. It's got the one boom microphone, but maybe it's just sending the audio over the two channels. But, you know, this is what it's like with this microphone with the extended boom. And again, I'm just talking in a normal level of volume here, so hopefully you're picking up something, anything. Now we're going to step things up a bit, because what we're going to do is we're going to use a pair of these. Now these are basically just a cheap pair of Bluetooth earbuds that I actually got the review off Amazon, and basically, you know the type. They're Bluetooth, they go straight in the ears, and they have built-in microphones. Now the reason I want to test these is it's going to have a very good advantage, and that's the sound quality. You're going to be able to hear others very clearly with these, and that's because I got lucky with these ones. They're sound quality of these is just exceptional. However, the microphones on these are a bit crap, and you know, basically it's not going to be great if you know, you can hear other people but they can't hear you. But the advantage of, you know, using earpieces like this is, yep, like I said, the sound quality is going to be great, and the fact is that this is a charging case, so when you're finished you pop them back here and your earbuds are charging again. So let's see what the microphone quality on these is like. So I actually had to end the test with the cheapo earbuds because, frankly, there was no sound being recorded from them whatsoever. I don't know if it was a communication issue with the PC or a PC issue, but they just didn't work, and what the hell's the point in having those headphones if they didn't work? So far it looks like the Logitech webcam, actually the microphones on it are pretty decent. The Plantronics M25, couldn't hear a damn thing. The Voyager Legend, well, it was better than the M25, but still it was pretty bad. The cheaper earbuds had a compatibility issue, didn't work. So next up we have expensive earbuds. These are the Creative Labs X-Fi Air, and I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with these headphones. The sound quality of them is pretty awesome, and they also have the Super X-Fi. If you haven't heard that or even read about it, go read up on it. It makes a lot of bold claims, but I have to say I can't listen to music without using the Super X5 settings anymore, so these are pretty good. And like the other earphones, they come in a chargeable case, USB-C, and you know, they're pretty neat looking as well, so we're going to give these a go and see how they work compared to the other ones. Okay, and this is the test, of course, of the Creative X5 Air Gold. And I have to say, these ones seem to do a pretty good job. I mean, these are what I will default to if I'm on the phone, and well, people can actually hear me pretty clearly, so it'll be an interesting test to see if these ones here are as good in your webcam meetings as your built-in webcam microphone, or in this case the microphones on the Logitech C20. But this is what the sound quality is like, and hopefully you can hear it. And finally, on microphones, we have this one here, which is the covered in cat fur, the Dream Grip VLC-80, which is another microphone I got to review off Amazon. Comes with this nice little sponge cover, but this is basically a condenser microphone. It's quite large, as you can see, and this would be a more professional sounding microphone for your meetings. And this is what the Dream Grip VLC-80 sounds like when you're actually holding it up close to your mouth. Now, usually this would be mounted on the laptop screen or maybe even near the camera, but it would be pointing at your mouth. Now, one thing I will say about this is that this is dependent on the settings of your laptop. So if you have your laptop microphone settings off, you probably will notice some audio distortion on this. But all in all, it should be offering a much richer, nicer sound. And just one more test for all those who might be curious. This is actually what the microphone on the laptop sounds like, the one that's actually built in to the laptop and is located next to the webcam. And obviously you're not looking at that webcam right now because the laptop lid is folded over, but here's how that microphone sounds. Okay, so what's our conclusion from all of this? Well, it was interesting. First of all, I do like the Dream Grip VLC-80 microphone. However, I think it's a little bit too sensitive to use for meetings like this. Even just holding it in my hand, you heard a bit of a rumble there, and that's because my Fitbit watch actually alerted me to a message, and you could hear that just translate as a big, deep noise. Also, there was people talking nearby, and that microphone actually also picked it up very well. So, I mean, for people in a more louder environment with background noise and stuff, I think you're better off avoiding, a really good condenser microphone. And, definitely avoid the cheap Bluetooth headsets. They just weren't worth it. The laptop microphone was actually a bit better than I expected. But, at the end of the day, if you want to hear people, what they're saying, a good pair of in-the-ear earbuds are really going to make that happen for you. You're really going to be able to hear them. However, they're going to have a lot of difficulty hearing you because the sound just isn't as good as, well, apparently the microphones on the Logitech C20. I was very surprised at those. I mean, they really pick up the audio better than any of the other microphones, and at the end of the day, I think you're best off using a combination of both. Go into your sound settings, and for your output, have your earbuds or your earpods, and, have them doing your audio there. But for the audio input, the microphone, definitely use the webcam microphone if you're lucky enough to have one, because it does a superior job, and that's exactly what it was built for. So hopefully this little test helped, and if you're going to be working from home doing Zoom meetings, well, you know what to invest in for microphones. Cheerio.